Now who's your favorite uncle in the dean? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Koofy t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah I mean. Hear ye, Taslim when you see me. Kick back, detach and scratch. Relax your mind, let your akal free. Be down with the sound of AYYTP. AYYTP, yeah you know me. Amoo Yum Yum, the podcast, the hockey's what we broadcast. Dawa to your ear, hot and ready like a DoorDash. Or Uber Eats, lab mushkilab, my treat, cool. Now who's your favorite uncle in the dean? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Koofy t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah I mean. Random topics, you stop, watch, we clock it. On to the next, what's poppin'? Red and Baka. Some vital issue, take it personal, then it is you. Just make dua to Allah that He fix you. Whomever He guides, none can lead astray. But if He don't, there's no way, not today. Last not least, the Muslim head shake. It's time to rise up awake. Our ummah's at stake, y'all. Now who's your favorite uncle in the dean? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Koofy t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah I mean. Now who's your favorite uncle in the dean? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Koofy t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah I mean. Hear ye, Taslim when you see me. Kick back, detach and scratch. Relax your mind, let your akal free. Be down with the sound of AYYTP. AYYTP, yeah you know me. Amoo Yum Yum, the podcast, the hockey's what we broadcast. Dawa to your ear, hot and ready like a DoorDash. Or Uber Eats, lab mushkilab, my treat, cool. Now who's your favorite uncle in the dean? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Koofy t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah I mean. Random topics, you stop, watch, we clock it. On to the next, what's poppin'? Red and Baka. Some vital issue, take it personal, then it is you. Just make dua to Allah that He fix you. Whomever He guides, none can lead astray. But if He don't, there's no way, not today. Last not least, the Muslim head shake. It's time to rise up awake. Our ummah's at stake, y'all. Now who's your favorite uncle in the dean? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Koofy t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah I mean. Now who's your favorite uncle in the dean? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Koofy t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah I mean. Hear ye, Taslim when you see me. Kick back, detach and scratch. Relax your mind, let your akal free. Be down with the sound of AYYTP. AYYTP, yeah you know me. Amoo Yum Yum, the podcast, the hockey's what we broadcast. Dawa to your ear, hot and ready like a DoorDash. Or Uber Eats, lab mushkilab, my treat, cool. Now who's your favorite uncle in the dean? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Koofy t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah I mean. Random topics, you stop, watch, we clock it. On to the next, what's poppin'? Red and Baka. Some vital issue, take it personal, then it is you. Just make dua to Allah that He fix you. Whomever He guides, none can lead astray. But if He don't, there's no way, not today. Last not least, the Muslim head shake. It's time to rise up awake. Our ummah's at stake, y'all. Now who's your favorite uncle in the dean? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Koofy t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah I mean. Now who's your favorite uncle in the dean? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Koofy t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah I mean. Hear ye, Taslim when you see me. Kick back, detach, and scratch. Relax your mind, let your akal free. Be down with the sound of AYYTP. AYYTP, yeah, you know me. Amoo Yum Yum, the podcast, the hockey's what we broadcast. Dawa to your ear, hot and ready like a DoorDash. Or Uber Eats, lab mushkilab, my treat, cool. Now who's your favorite uncle in the dean? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Kufi t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah, I mean. Random topics, you stop, watch, we clock it. On to the next, what's poppin'? Red and Baka. Some vital issue, take it personal, then it is you. Just make dua to Allah that He fix you. Whomever He guides, none can lead astray. But if He don't, there's no way, not today. Last not least, the Muslim head shake. It's time to rise up awake. Our ummah's at stake, y'all. Now who's your favorite uncle in the deen? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Kufi t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah, I mean. Now who's your favorite uncle in the deen? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Kufi t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah, I mean. Hear ye, Taslim when you see me. Kick back, detach, and scratch. Relax your mind, let your akal free. Be down with the sound of AYYTP. AYYTP, yeah, you know me. Amoo Yum Yum, the podcast, the hockey's what we broadcast. Dawa to your ear, hot and ready like a DoorDash. Or Uber Eats, lab mushkilab, my treat, cool. Now who's your favorite uncle in the deen? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Kufi t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah, I mean. Random topics, you stop, watch, we clock it. On to the next, what's poppin'? Red and Baka. Some vital issue, take it personal, then it is you. Just make dua to Allah that He fix you. Whomever He guides, none can lead astray. But if He don't, there's no way, not today. Last not least, the Muslim head shake. It's time to rise up awake. Our ummah's at stake, y'all. Now who's your favorite uncle in the deen? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Kufi t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah, I mean. Now who's your favorite uncle in the deen? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Kufi t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah, I mean. Hear ye, Taslim when you see me. Kick back, detach, and scratch. Relax your mind, let your akal free. Be down with the sound of AYYTP. AYYTP, yeah, you know me. Amoo Yum Yum, the podcast, the hockey's what we broadcast. Dawa to your ear, hot and ready like a DoorDash. Or Uber Eats, lab mushkilab, my treat, cool. Now who's your favorite uncle in the deen? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Kufi t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah, I mean. Random topics, you stop, watch, we clock it. On to the next, what's poppin'? Red and Baka. Some vital issue, take it personal, then it is you. Just make dua to Allah that He fix you. Whomever He guides, none can lead astray. But if He don't, there's no way, not today. Last not least, the Muslim head shake. It's time to rise up awake. Our ummah's at stake, y'all. Now who's your favorite uncle in the deen? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Kufi t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah, I mean. Now who's your favorite uncle in the deen? Give in to see how every time he's on the scene. My rock a Kufi t-shirt and some jeans. The podcast is in effect, yeah, I mean. Hear ye, Taslim when you see me.
What's wrong with you, man?
I don't know.
See.
I'm just a little excited. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
What's wrong with you, man?
man.
He's beating on the table.
What's wrong? It's a
So
salam.
you gotta get closer, man. You gotta,
Okay.
yo,
Say
stop trying to
salam
hide.
to the audience.
All that problems you cause.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Talking-
assalamu alaikum,
Assalamu
ahlan
alaikum.
wa sahlan. Welcome to Amoo Yum Yum, the podcast, recap, clap back, react,
Yep.
where we scrub your comments, complaints, corrections, and trolling. Sometimes we like the trolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love that.
Anyway, so we're here for that. We're gonna go through the comments. Yani. Before we start the comments,
Yeah.
this guy said, "I don't want the stimulus package. I don't want nothing for them Kansas." I said, "Give me the
I didn't say
stimulus."
that. He just
No,
made it up.
subhanallah.
just make it up.
I got witnesses.
Oh, look at the witness. Look like him.
Oh! Next episode, why you said this still anti-black?
All right,
No, check it out.
Let's focus. Let's focus, man.
Oh,
What's the
okay.
topic?
I'm gonna
What is
leave
the
the
topic,
stimulus
man?
talk. You
Yeah.
promised me your stimulus. So
What is the topic? Yeah, forget.
let's do it.
I want the 2000.
Yeah, whatever, man. Let's see. What are the comments? Comments. Now, should we go to your page or?
You on my page? Want me do it? Ooh, yeah. This is the best.
Actually, let me put the phone because sometimes this thing doesn't work. Oh, there you go. Nope.
Sometimes it's hard to find where they're at when you're scrolling up. And
Yeah.
all of them don't pop up sometimes.
No workout, I guess. Yeah, yes, we're gonna work out. Look at this guy, Faris, like no workout. Yes, we work out after this.
Tell him bring his jump rope.
Bring his jump rope.
So what you looking for? What comments are you looking for?
It's not coming up. It's weird. Okay.
That's what it did me. The first one I did by myself.
Yeah.
That's what it did to me.
Only like 4 or 5 come
Yeah.
up, right?
I had to actually scrub. I had to scrub it in order to find the comments. It's crazy.
Let's go through the phone then.
Yeah, let's do the phone. Let's do the phone.
These are the comments from the last episode.
What do we got?
Okay, let's see. So we got Sharifa again. Sister Sharifa.
Sister Sharifa.
She said exactly. Designed that way if it doesn't affect all blacks and only African Americans.
What was that pertaining to?
I don't remember.
Why'd you read it?
It just popped in my head.
Oh, it like popped on your phone.
Yeah.
Like popped in your head, dude. Let's do it right here.
Some vital issue. Take it.
Stop
Wow.
it.
Okay, here's another one here. This is a long one. He put a love to it.
Okay, mashallah.
Okay, so it's a long one here. Okay, and that's another thing from Sister Sharifa again. And that's another thing from slave times that has carried over. The more blacks are forbidden from something, the more they want and fight for it, no matter how bad it is for them. So slave masters first forbid blacks from having any religion, then taught them Christianity, and even though it preached for them to be okay with the slavery, they held on to it. And the same thing goes on now. Whenever whites don't want us to have anything, we as blacks fight hard to try to get it no matter the consequence.
That's the Jedi mind trick, though. That's the Jedi
Yeah.
mind trick. You know, they didn't want blacks to have churches, so when they finally allowed them, they had First Baptist, and anytime you heard Second Baptist, that was blacks.
Yeah.
So even today, blacks have First Baptist now, but back
Whites
then,
were the First Baptist?
yeah, of course, first. Yeah, and then the blacks were Second Baptist.
I never knew where that name came from.
Yeah.
Which one?
Second Baptist. I just, it's all these different church names.
Yeah.
The Holy.
Second class, Second Baptist.
Yeah, I never knew where that came from.
Interesting. But the Sabri salam to us, and let's see, Ittihadiyya, Sister Ittihadiyya said, Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Great podcast, alhamdulillah. May Allah reward you, brothers, for your guidance. Thank you so much. Let's
He
see.
reads everything, man.
I'm actually going through. not
Someone
all-
said, shaking my Muslim head.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
Lots of good comments, mashallah.
Yeah. All right, so Sabir says here, Sabir, a Muslim. Assalamu alaikum, brothers. Brother Sadiq, Christianity and its culture is so ingrained in the minds and lifestyle of African Americans that many of us that do embrace Islam still have the kufur mental baggage with us.
I agree.
As Brother Yusuf said, the Shahada didn't stick. Many black Muslims are still carrying this baggage. They can't shake it. They must, as you have stated, Brother Sadiq, look look at and live their lives through an Islamic lens, from an Islamic perspective, inshallah.
Yeah. Wow.
Right?
How did you do that?
So that's a good comment from Sabir.
A Muslim.
Yeah. We have Abdul Bara Muhammad Amriki.
Hold on. Hold on.
I don't know, man.
I'm trying to get the comments, man.
This is like the fourth time.
I can't get the comments.
You black folks ain't prepared.
Hey, I didn't say that, but thank you. You always know how to read my mind. I appreciate that, okay? Oh, we have Abu Bara Muhammad Amriki.
MashaAllah.
He said, you can correct people at the same time at the same time making a mockery of them. I don't know if that's a comment.
Maybe he felt like we were mocking African Americans or something.
Did we? I don't know.
I don't feel like
What does, since I don't speak English, I don't understand this language. You can correct people at the same time making a mockery of them.
We were just telling the side of view with a little bit of humor. I don't see how that's.
No, maybe he's not criticized. Maybe you shouldn't understand it that way.
Oh, okay.
Well, Ya Akhi Abdul Bara Muhammad, if you are here, please clarify. He has another comment. Indians, Asian Muslims have the worst anti-black attitude. Blacks in the USA have an excuse. They're not Muslim, but Asian Muslims know better.
I don't know if it's all of them, but a lot of the Indians and some Pakistanis I work for or did work for, they see you at they call me maintenance. That's me. Negro maintenance?
Yeah, right.
And they call me maintenance, and it's almost like it's like
belittling a little bit.
Well, it's almost like what the Jews would say, goyim. You know, like a goy. You know, there's no hope for you. You know what I'm saying? Or something. You know, they try to, but then you know, eventually, getting to know them. Now I'm in. You know, they'll Catholics, Bushwicks. You know. Now I'm in their home and stuff like that. They never give me nothing to eat. I'm not eating that crap. Smell like they're cooking human. I ain't never smelled nothing like that for my life in the kitchen.
That's racist, man.
Nah, it wasn't. Bro, I smell chitlins. Chitlins used to tear the neighborhood up, right? Coming from one house, it stinks. Smell like cooking feces, right? I walk in these Indian people house, right?
Yeah.
You know, and man, I mean, he was cool. Matter of fact, he's so cool with me. I was about to go to Morocco. He said, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you. Look me right in my eyes. I'm going to miss you.
The Pakistani food smelled bad?
No,
it was Indian. It was Indian. What's the village?
I forgot, man.
No. It's they speak Malayalam. But Malayalam is
village.
No, it's like a certain part of
Gotta
India
Google it, I guess.
where they speak Malayalam. You know, they don't speak it like it's not a.
They're like probably 900 something languages there.
Even what I'm told. He told me, he said, see right here, I want you to build me an office in my house. Build me an office right here. So okay, I can build your office. It was just 2 walls and a door, you know. I said, I can build you an office. He said, and for the payment, I'll teach you Malayalam.
Wow.
That'd be very useful.
Yeah.
Speak to
I don't know who you can speak to.
Useful there.
Yeah. Speak to him.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You might look like him too, so who knows?
What else we got?
All right, so now, alhamdulillah, in your personal, right here we have Atiba, right?
Okay, you got it. Good.
All right. Also, love how you explain how Saudi Arab culture is something misunderstood as the standard of Islam, especially by many black Muslims.
Yeah.
Like, in what sense? Like in the thobe, in the dress, in that sense?
Yeah. The Khawarij, they promote the Arab dress as Islam.
Yeah.
So you can have a bad mouth, bad character. You know, you can have a pair of skinny jeans under your thobe.
You know, we laugh at this
wearing
stuff.
the cob and worse behavior. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Yeah, but when somebody
No. I would not sit here and let you attack sisters.
Okay, yeah. Well, scratch that.
No, we can't. It's live. We can't scratch it.
We can't read like.
No, we can't.
You can't do
Unfortunately. Excuse me, sister. Look at that. Excuse me. I'm being a man. So the thing is, even when they wear a thobe with the jeans on, I actually laugh at it because that's not how you wear it.
Yeah, it's not.
You're supposed to. If you want to do something, do it right. You know, I think it's like
No, bro.
It's like a mix, like a new fashion now. But it became like a fashion, though. You know that, right?
Of course. Even you go to certain places, you go to Detroit, Philly, and places like that. Even New York, the Kufar even dress like that because that's how they get the girl. The girl.
If he's watching, girl.
Ryan, say girl.
He's probably not watching. He's busy lifting weight for 2 hours.
He's busy
yeah.
looking at double and double. Yeah.
Right.
He'll check it out later.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah.
So everybody agreed with us, pretty much. We have
No.
anybody's against?
It's coming. It's coming.
Oh,
coming.
okay.
It's coming.
Read the next one.
Okay. Barakallahu fikum. I never heard you speak like this. Same person, Atiba, right?
No.
Yeah. What? Atiba Lamin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Barakallahu fikum. I never heard you speak like this. Not saying you was weak.
Yeah. Not saying you was weak.
Not just saying you was weak, but you was weak.
But a new perspective on black identity. This was deep. Gotta get the deep out.
Yeah.
Okay. And love how you all talk about culture as opposed to custom with a better understanding. Alhamdulillah.
That's true. But, see the thing about it, even with that brother and some other brothers, they the black man, this unite and all this, it ain't gonna happen. There's no ideological bond.
But let's say even if it did,
it can't. It's impossible.
It's impossible. But let's say if every
you
black
can't
person,
unite on black. Rachel Dolezal is a white Jew.
Yeah.
She infiltrated the NAACP. You understand? You don't have a concept. There's no concept of unity.
But what if
there's no ideology?
It still wouldn't fix anything. If every black person united in the United States,
there's no unity. They can't.
Yeah, but I'm saying
there's no such thing as if. It's like when the sisters say, "What if we can have more than one husband?"
Mm-hmm. I'm saying for argument's sake that it still won't do anything.
What about mixed race? How do you determine who's black?
DNA.
Well, if you had black, if you had black up in you.
All right.
Hey, did y'all know even in the porn industry that if a white woman sleeps with a black guy, she can never get the high pay again?
Or she's stained or
man, there's racism in the porn industry.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's documentary. You can look at a documentary. Talk about the traumatization and all this kind of stuff. But the whole point is that because there's one of them actually became Muslim. I ain't gonna say that name because.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah for you.
Look at his eyes. Look at the smile.
Look at his eyes.
He's looking at the smile.
No, but check it out though.
That is an smile.
We're talking about how there's discrimination
Yeah.
even in the slums. There's discrimination. So if you slum with only white guys, you still get the high pay. But if you ever had one black Venus translation? Venus. Okay. If you had one black Venus, then what happens is that it lowers your pay grade, and they start whispering about you. Oh yeah, shit, a black one, I mean, it's crazy, the racism thing. So nobody's denying that racism exists on slum levels and in the higher up levels, where they had a monkey named Obama. That's a tall monkey, about
6 foot.
Yeah, he about 6'12", I would say. So anyway. They had a tall monkey, take the high office while they doing all their shenanigans. And guess what? On his record, killed more Muslims than any other president before him. That's his record. But the Muslims love him.
But somebody
they love him and his wife.
They told me
it was the underbite for Obama.
Do you think black Muslims voted for him because he's black?
Most definitely.
Well, black people, period, vote for him because they're black. Black Muslims vote for him because they understand their deen.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that by him being in office, that gives young black boys and young black girls hope that they can too.
They too can kill Muslims. Yeah.
Yeah, but in business, I never use the concept of hope because it's wishy-washy.
Yeah, it does.
You gotta take action. You gotta suffer. You gotta work hard.
Yeah, you gotta toil.
Yeah, seriously.
And it's achievable.
I took Small Business 101. They said don't expect a profit for 3 years.
Yes.
Now that means you gotta have money to invest.
Yeah.
They say if you break even, you're doing good. He said even if you lose a little bit, don't give up. If you get devastated, then give up. But if you lose like a little bit, keep going.
Keep going.
Because you got to see your idea through. It got to come to fruition, right? Your idea. Yeah. So I mean, just how it works. You got to toil. You got to struggle.
You're right.
Everything in life.
You're right. But even Islamically, yes. I don't know, man, this concept of wishing and hoping, it's there. In reality, it's there. But as a Muslim, we do tawakkul. We take action. We live with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? That's supposed to be the connection. Because even if you try, if it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you. But you rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Makes sense?
And that's all Obama offered was hope.
Yeah.
What was his slogan? Hope.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can, hope. And then when he didn't Obama didn't do one thing he promised.
No, he did give us $500. He gave us $500.
I never got it.
No, like it was like when he first came out, he gave us like.
You tell me that nigga owe me money?
He owe you money, man. Well, it's too late now.
Nah, it ain't too late now.
Now you missed it, man.
Nah,
Hey, we got Abu Ivanka. Abu Ivanka wants to,
Have Sasha Malia and hijab.
All right. But you were talking about there's no ideological
They don't
bond.
have. There's no ideological. There's no way for blacks to come together. You can't come together because you're black. That means the dark Kuwaiti,
Yeah.
the dark Saudi, the dark Chinese, the dark Mexican, the dark. They don't want to be bothered with you.
Yeah. So,
Who you be standing around looking for yellow bones and red bones?
Yellow
And,
bones.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, there's no black. How you going to come together as black? Blacks are not together. You got a whole continent that they call Africa
Yeah.
that has separated tribes, separated governments, separated gathering and harvesting and economics.
Yeah.
They were all separate. The only uniting factor that ever united Africa was what? Islam. That's the only thing that ever united Africa. You know why? Because Islam is ideological. Islam is
Man.
ideological.
Okay, but is this not similar to patriarchy? Oh, I'm sorry, patriarchy. Patriotism.
Yeah, it's,
Patriotic.
I would think so.
Like
Well,
country.
well,
Because countries
but
sometimes.
they don't even have a nation.
But in concept might be similar because you're trying to. I want us to make it tribalistic,
Okay, yeah.
right?
Over here.
Because when we say ideology, we talk about deen as a concept, right?
Okay.
Not a last family name or a color or nationality. Because even the Muslim, unfortunately, they bond strongly because I'm from Morocco, I'm from Bangladesh, I'm from Saudi. That's what we see like in our gatherings all the time.
Well, see, the thing about a patriotic bond, you bond under a flag, under
Yeah.
a government. You know,
Right.
Even in Morocco, the police are called Sultan Wataniya. It's on the side they call Sultan.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Just want to get the bribe from the drug dealer. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Right.
Oh, I seen it. Well, they sell
Yeah.
drugs in the open in Morocco.
Wow.
At least here they try to hide it. You know what I'm saying.
Wow.
But anyway, so what happened was that you got the patriotic bond, which is the weakest bond ever.
Mhm.
Okay, and it's only a bond when you have an opposition, right? We talked about that last Saturday. So the patriotic bond is heightened when you have an opposition. Without
Yeah.
opposition, it's like brother Jihad, dad, before he passed away.
I
He
love
said that he had a bumper sticker, God bless America, right? During the war. Before the war, guess what his bumper sticker said? Praise God and pass the ammunition. You know what I'm saying? Like patriotism was only after the war was praise God and pass. It was like no, it was okay. The first bumper sticker I had it wrong. First bumper sticker was the Lord giveth and the government taketh away. Okay.
Yeah.
Next bumper sticker was praise God and pass the ammunition after the war started. So the war produces patriotism. You know what I'm saying? The war
Yeah.
produces patriotism. But like I said, Obama just slaughtered Muslims.
Yeah.
He made it like a Call of Duty video game. He had these boys, young boys, barely know how to wipe their butt correctly. The Catholics say they don't know how to wipe their butt correctly. You know what I'm saying? They sitting there playing video games on a big screen in Saudi Arabia, just killing the Muslims, just killing them from command centers with drones.
That's what they call him. The drone president, right?
Yeah.
For a reason.
He has the highest body count, and Trump has the lowest. Isn't that crazy? Trump has the lowest.
Subhanallah, man. So it's just so frustrating, though. It's so frustrating when you have people like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Sometimes I feel like what's his name? I almost said Bruce Willis. What's his name? Mel Gibson. Give me back my dean.
All right.
For real. Give me back my dean, man.
All right. We got more good stuff coming. Same thing with the Atib al-Amin. Nowhere in Africa does anyone celebrate Kwanzaa. Dr. Ron Karanga was an FBI agent. Man, he didn't know that at time.
Yeah.
Wow. This is funny.
What is Kwanzaa?
It's a celebration of the harvest. It's like the gods of harvest, and it's something.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, the thing about it, it's a remote practice, so it's not going to be known. You know, it's a remote practice, and it's not going to be known. It's not an African. There's no such thing as an African anything. But say, wait, man, what kind of clothes is that? It's African clothes. No, it's not. That clothes is going to be for a certain person, a certain tribe, a certain people. It's not going to be an African thing. Africa doesn't dress like anything. Africa
There's so
has
many
different
different countries
styles,
and-
different everything,
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, that's the myopia. That's the nearsightedness that people have. They have no vision. They have no ideology. That's why I say I invite you to Islam. You Negroes trying to unite, you'll never unite. I'm saying that, and I'm not going to offer you hope. I know what unites man and man. I know what unites man and woman, what unites woman and woman. I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying, and if you're not upon that, you're not upon this.
Even America, even though it's majority white people, they're not together just based on white people. You know what I'm saying? They're based on the ideology of capitalism.
That's a bar of interest.
Secularism. Secularism.
And they're not even most of them are not even patriotic.
Yeah.
I mean, you have white people in the military that will talk. But why'd you join the military? Matter of fact, it's on YouTube. There's a white guy with a camera. He's an officer, military officer, a soldier, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's going around saying, "Why'd you join the military?" Kowalski or whatever the name is. He said, "Oh man, get out of my parents' house. Why you join the military?" Sanchez, college.
Yeah.
Why you join the military?
College.
Nobody says to fight for their country.
Yeah,
Not a one.
Not anymore.
Not a one.
But you have to understand, even in
Some of them be like, "Oh, I joined the military."
But you have to understand, even in military and Navy and all the stuff, they have marketing. They market. When I was in college, that's how they used to come to us, hey, we can give all this benefit and stuff like that. So for the dunya, basically,
Mm-hmm.
Kaepernick gets in trouble for kneeling, right? He was told by a military soldier to kneel because sitting was disrespectful, right? So he kneels, and they go at him for being anti-military. Do you know that the military pays $300,000 plus or $3 million a year, whatever, to the NFL? They pay the NFL to play the anthem. Now, if the NFL was so patriotic, you'd do it for free.
Right.
Why don't the NFL do it for free?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. These are a bunch of hypocrites, man.
Yeah.
And I think it wasn't there back in the days. It wasn't there in the sport like.
No, they would be in the locker room while some idiot out there, we bombed everybody and we killed the slaves. Slaves tried to escape. We killed them and we found them. Well, we found them and we killed them. You can't kill them and find them, man. Why you say that? You gotta find them, then you kill them.
The song is racist from the beginning.
Look, all of this, all America's greatest songs. We bombed the people, we killed them. We stabbed them with a gun with the knife on the end. I mean, that's everything is death, dude. Death and destruction. Everything is anti-human, anti-life.
Yeah. Amir, Sister Khadija, we can't afford to hate Deen. We can't afford to hate. Deen doesn't allow this type of behavior. Okay. Then we have Abu Bara Muhammad al-Amriki. So the black version of Christianity is better than the white version? Shirk is shirk.
He jumped because I was saying that there was never in history ever pagans that made an idol that didn't look like them.
Right.
I say African Americans are the only people that worship idols that don't look like them. And I guess he jumped, before gave the full explanation.
It wasn't in an hour. Shirk is shirk. Yeah. There's no such thing as better shirk, which is true. There's no shirk is shirk.
Yeah, sure,
That's true. We agree with you, okay? But here's the thing here. This is the one kind of threw me off a little bit. This was around 59 minutes.
Okay.
There are issues in the segment blacks taking on systematic racism and blacks who have behavior issues or do crimes, you're putting it in the same boat. This is incorrect. Bad behavior is a trait of humans. Crime happens in every race. Blacks fighting against systematic racism in the US is a separate issue. None of you guys in the platform are equipped to talk about it because you're confusing and putting together people have bad behavior blacks who do crimes, blacks who have bad behavior. You bringing it all together with blacks or fighting against systematic racism as all the same. I don't know. Did you get anything from that?
Yeah, I mean, Dion's not qualified.
Yeah, okay. I'm not qualified either.
You're not qualified. None of us are qualified.
I'm brown, so I'm not qualified. So.
I can because I'm blackity black.
Yeah, blackity black. Yeah.
Well, when you live in the system, and you see what's going on, and you are black in the system, how are you not qualified when you're going through it and you're actually living it and you see what's going on firsthand?
Yeah.
So you'd automatically be qualified. Anybody that's a minority would automatically be qualified, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because you're going through it.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, solution is everything. Forget sitting, like we're willing back and forth about therapy, something about CAFA's therapy. We talked about that.
Yeah.
A matter of fact, another sister lives in Saudi. She said that she went to therapy and therapist taught her that Islam was the cause of her depression. Well, because Islam will, if you don't understand Islam, it will depress you.
Yeah.
You know,
if you don't want to follow, then you might.
what did Aisha anha and another occasion Omar radiallahu anh, what did they do when they saw somebody walking looking depressed? Now therapists will tell you, don't do that. Talk to them and see if they're homosexual. You know what I'm saying? No, but look what they do. Omar popped him, the one he saw.
Yeah.
He popped him and said, pick your head up. You make this dean look dead. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Aisha scolded someone and said, how dare you walk around like this when Allah blessed you with Islam? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So basically, Islam does cure depression. Now you can sit there in the calf and tell him your business, which is haram. Sit there and tell a calf your business. If you go to a sheikh and tell him your business, he'll give you Islamic solution. You know what I'm saying? What are the calf going to do? Oh, that Islam is...
Well, you just try to make you feel better or something, bro.
No, they just gossip buddies. They're expensive gossip buddies. That's all they are, you know? And a lot of these are not even real sciences. They made these real sciences. A lot of these are not even real sciences. Like social studies is not even really a thing. They made it into a thing and made it the whole course. You know what I'm saying, in school.
Yeah.
So, again, we fall into the trap of the kuffar. Allah says, don't take them as batana. You know, don't take them as your advisors, your therapists, your organizer of your affairs. Don't take them like that. You know what I'm saying? You got Al-Islam. Islam is your way of life. Islam answers every question that and they say, well, why do you go to a dentist? Why do you go to a doctor? Like, oh,
That's a two
Allah.
different thing. What's
You can't even make sense with them.
Right, that's
You
two
can't make sense
different.
with them.
That's a two different thing. What do you think about like Muslim therapists who know the Islam properly, but also
No, if you a Muslim that gives you cover, you can't.
no, that's what I'm saying. They're not going to give the kufr. They know the
Yes, yeah, because okay, when I was studying to be a substance abuse counselor.
yeah.
Okay, I was going to Islamize it. I was going to tell you because I didn't like what AA would tell people like once you're addict, always an addict, and always the
Of course.
AA did say stay away from slippery places, don't stay away from things that trigger your addiction, keep good company, don't worship a man.
Yeah.
AA says don't worship a man because that man can relapse.
Mhm.
They say you do better worshiping a doorknob, which we don't agree with, than worshiping a person because a doorknob can fail you though, right? So they say do seek a higher power. If you think a doorknob better than you, some people doorknobs do look better than them. You know what I'm saying? But the whole point is that this is what AA taught. So I said, oh, okay, I can really help people because I wanted to be a master social worker. I was going for my MSW and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what happened was I wanted to be a substance abuse counselor. I thought I could Islamize it and give them not the 12-step AA, but actually formulate my own program for Muslims and for non-Muslims that wanted to, you know, overcome addiction. You know, and this is what I thought I could do. You know what I'm saying? So if a therapist is Muslim, they're not going to give you Sigmund Freud.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
If they believe, they're not going to give you Sigmund Freud. You know?
Well, what helped me is that Islam says it's haram. When I took my
Yeah.
shahada, like, you know, that's big right there. Like, I stopped drinking.
What
smoking,
12 steps did the Sahaba go through? Allah says, stop it.
And that's it, man.
Girl.
That was the best therapist
Yeah,
ever. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
So I've known some Muslim therapists that don't use the secular point of view because that's dangerous. So
Very
they have the
good.
correct tawheed, but they also they help with family stuff, teenagers, other crazy things. If I advise somebody to go see a therapist, I recommend not just any Muslim, a Muslim that understands the deen properly.
Yeah, of
So you're not
course,
against
yeah.
therapy, just
Yeah.
correct therapy.
Yeah, because what is the whole concept of therapy? You're just listening, you venting out, listening, getting the emotion out. The thing with guys, we like solution, right?
Yeah.
So when we vent out, we want solution. We don't just want to vent out, right? So all I'm just saying that yes, I agree with you. If you study the psychiatry and the psychology and the therapy, there are some of these secular ideas that could be very, very dangerous. And if you're a Muslim and if you don't understand the deen properly, you're getting into it.
They can lead you astray.
Yeah.
And what's funny, the life of the therapist be in shambles, And that's really not a measure per se. That's really not a measure because for instance, somebody was talking about that earlier, yesterday or today.
Yeah.
Talking about that you could have what was it, Abu American?
What do you say?
Talking about people say, well, you've been Abu American say 11, 12 times. You've been married 11, 12 times. He said that you've been married and divorced as many times that how could you possibly give advice? He said, well, because I actually been through it.
Yeah. He's qualified, actually.
Yeah, I'm actually qualified to do so. So I'm not mocking the therapist that might be in shambles. I'm saying this person is a whole kafir.
Yeah.
They don't even understand Allah is God alone. They're going to advise you on your life. They're going to make your life better.
Wow, that's a very good point.
Yeah. So, I mean, Quran and Sunnah, And matter of fact, I showed you, I posted the ayat,
Yeah.
they laughed at it. They laughed at it, and they made mad faces. They put the mad face emoji next to the ayat. Yeah.
It's funny that in life,
That's why they had a therapist right now.
we always like for any situation in life, relationship, business, friendship, whatever, right? We always look at other than Islam. We'll never go to Islam first for anything. Like that's what I noticed now. It's like we'll never look at Islam as a first measurement. We always look at something outside. Then when things don't work out, all right, let's go back to the deen, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that is the issue. And sometimes even within the deen, with some ignorant people, they can also use the deen in a wrong way, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Like when somebody going through some mental issues and whatnot, people are like, oh, you have jinn. Jinn, what is it? In Arab, it's funny because we say jinn rikibak means they kind of hopped on you. That kind of sounds weird to say that. You know what I mean? I'm like, everything's a jinn for you guys? But no, you have to talk to specialists. Lamastum, yeah. So you have to go to specialists to figure out what's going on, So we're not saying completely, get out of it, but there has to be proper measurement there. Wilfredo, the questions. African American ask when a baby is born.
Why are you laughing?
I didn't even start yet.
I know what's coming, man.
What's going on?
I know what's
Okay,
coming.
the
Go ahead.
questions African American ask when a baby is born. Number 1,
Mm-hmm.
what's the gender? Number 2, what color is the baby? Number 3, what is that?
Does. I'm trying to say does.
Oh, does the baby have good hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that extends from slavery.
Yeah.
That extends from slavery.
Because what is good hair? The hair you're giving is the hair you're giving.
It's called being ungrateful to Allah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's called being ungrateful to Allah Ta'ala.
What Allah gives you, khalas.
Yeah.
Like-
But I know what they mean. Good hair is typically supposed to be, kind of wavy and soft and kind of long, not kinky and nappy like this.
No.
Typically,
that what they mean is that Jefferson, he had a whole bunch of high yellow slaves running around, and his wife knew where them little high yellow kids came from.
Mm-hmm.
He had a slave or several slaves that he would have relations with, and when they take their Jefferson picture, the family reunion, it's a whole bunch of high yellows in the, and that's where it come from. So if you had hair that was close to white, they considered it good hair.
Yeah.
That's just where it comes from. I mean, but like I'm good hair, whatever. I don't even care about hair.
But basically, you shouldn't dislike yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really shouldn't. Ungrateful.
Does that make sense?
Ungrateful,
Because
yeah.
I've seen people make a big deal. I'm like, but Allah made you like that. What's
So.
why you have to put all this chemical?
And guess what? No matter how ugly you are, I'm proof somebody likes you.
Yes.
Somebody's gonna like you.
Yes. Absolutely.
Allah says He made our shape. He gave us shape and made them beautiful.
Yeah.
That means everybody may not find you attractive,
Correct.
but somebody's gonna like you.
Absolutely.
But you can tell some kind of condition is going on because right now it's a lot of bleaching going on. So people lighten
In
their
the
skin.
Caribbean
Even
and
Caribbean here, a lot
Africa, yeah.
So
They bleaching here too?
Yeah. A lot of people.
I know they were bleaching. I thought they were putting on layers and layers of cake.
Nothing better than the natural stuff, man.
Oh, I can't wait to
For
Saturday.
real, man.
boy.
Nothing is the natural. It's
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
Nobody cares about natural.
Man,
Yeah.
all skin colors look good, man. I see some
Yeah.
dark sisters
Oh,
look
yeah.
good, light,
Oh,
And
yeah.
everything.
white woman,
bro.
beautiful.
Man, I seen some big ones looking like mobile homes. I mean, beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Beautiful, big women,
Yeah.
small women,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yep.
I've been married
Yeah.
a few times. I don't discriminate size, because it's
Yeah.
beauty in all women.
Of
you know
course,
what I'm
of course.
I discriminate certain stuff.
I do something. I do too. Something. Yeah. I do
Certain
discriminate.
saying? But what
size,
size
like-
is too big? Like over 200
I ain't
pounds?
finna remodel my front door just to get you up in there. Baby, can you come in through the garage?
Open the garage. Ali, our friend Ali
Ali.
Abu Omar, is Urf a source for Muslims?
A source?
Yeah.
What you mean, like we make Hukm Sharia or a reference?
I think so.
The
I don't know.
earth is a reference because Muhammad Sallam said that don't interrupt the people's earth, basically. What's the hadith? I forgot the hadith, but paraphrase it means don't interrupt their earth.
Yeah.
And that of course it's understood that unless it contradicts Islam,
Yeah.
unless it contradicts Islam or has some pagan roots or some roots based in another deen. That's why through the earth, black women are doing henna now. Where they get henna from? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some pre-Islamic earth,
Yeah.
customs
Yeah.
that people used to engage in that survived.
Yeah.
So certain other things survived, but the
Absolutely.
earth,
Well, henna was even before Islam.
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
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 But you only see Muslims doing it, so I thought it was
No,
like from Islam.
no, Muslims do henna.
Mm.
Maybe not at a big rate, but they
Yeah.
capitalize, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, there's so many stores. If you go to like different big cities, they have stores that they do the henna by
Yeah.
the tattoo areas too. You'll be like, oh, okay.
Exactly.
Ali again, Abu Omar. What is the Islamic definition of culture? I know we talked about this.
What? I think we covered it. We talked about hadara.
And Madaniya.
Culture means the concepts that shape your viewpoint of life, how you see life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So I mentioned that the Chinese Muslim girl, she'll wear hijab.
Yep.
The African Muslim girl will wear hijab. The Native American Muslim girl, Navajo, whatever, she'll wear hijab. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the hijab may look different.
Yeah.
But they'll all be modest. They'll all cover their aura. They won't define or display their zina. It'll be common. It'll be very, very common that they are indeed modest. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So Aki Niusi, forgive me if I mispronounce the last name. I wouldn't care one way or another what they did to her, but they don't need to do that mess. I don't know. Oh, I think the what do you call it? I think the injection, the vaccine. We talked about the vaccine. The lady who passed out.
Oh, okay.
I was talking about her. Yeah. Okay. Amir says racism, prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority of or marginalized.
He's defining racism.
Yeah, marginalized.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then we have Tahira Sharp. They keep trying to put gay stuff on people, especially kids. Okay.
That's all cultures right now. They're trying to do that.
Yeah, they're really trying to. Man, it's.
And to wrap it all up and tie it together, the black president is the one that did most gay stuff. You know what I mean? I think he put out more gay stuff than anybody.
Well, it's rumored that his wife is a man.
You think?
Hey, bros. There's a rumor.
Okay.
Michael Obama.
What is that?
She used to be Michael.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Infowars.
Was it Hussein?
Nah.
Come on, man. He's a Muslim, right?
No.
Michelle, the masculine is Michael. They were saying she used to be
Yeah,
Michael.
but Infowars. What's the name?
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. The whole thing like this was a man. Michelle Obama's a man.
But I don't believe that though, man.
I don't think that.
Hey, look. I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But that Photoshop.
No, brother, you should protect her as a black woman, nigga.
Oh my God! Again.
I
All right. The sister Tahira said you so fried laughing. I don't know. Fried or fried? I don't know.
Right.
Okay. What is this? Aki and Yossi. Does he come across as anti-black? Maybe it's about me. Yeah. All right. So that's on the comment. Alhamdulillah. Now we got like 10 minutes left. We also have a few comments live. I'm just gonna go through them real quick.
Inshallah.
Okay. We got Faris, the Jamfu guy. Hey, be there at 8 o'clock. Okay, be there at 8 o'clock or maybe 8:15 or 8:10. We gotta make Aisha here. Amir is here. Alaikum salam. Dandaman. Sabir Muhammad Abdul Bar. 5 years is not considered a business until then. Good. He also said it doesn't make sense to come together under a color. Even if racism did not exist under skin tone, it would be created under another guise.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know why? Because among blacks there is colorism.
True.
They don't call it racism. They call it colorism.
But it's the same though, right?
Well, it's like a aspect of racism.
Okay. The lighter you are, it's supposed to be the better you are.
Supposedly. Well, what they had they also had the darker families will say don't bring that light skin such and such to my house. The lighter families will say they had the brown paper bag test. They would put the brown paper bag up against the person. If you don't have brown paper, yeah, it's color. Yeah, man. You know how many yellow girls got beat up at school by darker girls? And how many darker girls got beat up by the light skinned girls? Depending on what school you go to.
You know what's crazy? Like a lot of dark skinned guys always get the yellow bone girl, and the yellow bone girl always have the dark skinned guy, and it's like vice versa for some reason. You ever notice that?
Yeah, well, it happens. They mix it up.
Subhanallah, man.
I have no preference.
Subhanallah.
Me either.
Subhanallah. Angel Simmons, right? Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Angel.
Sabir, on that level, the Star Spangled Banner is a violent anthem as compared to other nations' anthems.
Yes.
Sister Angel, not all black people have the same experience. Muhammad Abdul Bar, who is not qualified to speak about their lives, their hardship, and the things that directly affects them.
Oh yeah.
That was a really good one.
Ooh, yeah.
Sabir, good hair is a nappy, not straight. Okay. Good Sister Sharifa.
Brother.
Good hair is the hair Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you, no matter the texture.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Then
Sah.
Amir said colorism is global.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a segment. People don't say we're Indians. Let's unite, but the Indians have a caste culture. You know what I'm saying? Terrible one, right?
I mean, look, we among the Muslim we are discriminatory. We are kind of racist, but like in Saudi, the most of discrimination in Saudi, for example, is not like color; is more like a nationality.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If you're not from here, then
if you're not
Saudi.
Yeah. But still exists. Even our friend Idris, he's like mashallah half Yemeni, half Somali, right? Idris, if you're watching, okay. Oh, I mentioned his name, but he was also sharing stories with me that even among the Somali community, they're actually racist towards each other. I'm like,
of course.
I'm not surprised, but I'm like, wow.
But you're gonna find an enemy.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, no matter what sect or whatever, I mean, even among Muslim groups and you're gonna find that they're gonna discriminate against, you're gonna have such and such being invited to the barbecue and such and such not being invited. If human beings were like that, especially when we have the proper aqidah.
Yeah.
Akhi,
wallah, is very sad because look, like if I go back to DNA or whatever, right? From India, Biladul Hind.
Okay.
Right? So Muslim ruled India, Hind, for like more than 300 years when the British colonists came. Look what they did. I mean, Bangladesh wasn't there until like 1971 or something.
Yeah.
Before they used to be called East and West Pakistan. Pakistan wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Right? So these colonists, they make Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, all this stuff. But technically, we're from the same family line.
Yeah.
Split you up.
Yeah, and we can't even marry a Pakistani or Bengali or Indian sometime. Like, why? Because we're not from the same group. But hey, I have the same last name. Like, what's the difference?
Look what happens between the Hutus and the Tutsis.
Oh, wow.
Very same people.
Wow, yeah.
They drew a line in the sand. Fight.
Yeah.
So like at the end of the day, minerals.
Dividing country.
Minerals. That's all it was.
The Kufar used the same blueprint then. They got the same game plan, I guess.
Like,
for all of
even with the stimulus check thing, right? You see the millions of dollars, what is it going to these countries? I mean, you brought up an important point, and that is, why would you send money to like Egypt and Sudan and Sri Lanka and all and Nepal? You said military.
It goes to military.
Yeah.
Every what do they call that? They call that what's that stipend called that they give? Like they give to Israel. They give them the money, the $9 billion, where they give them every year.
Yeah.
I forgot what they call that. Anyway, somebody might know. But they give them these stimuluses basically every year, billions of dollars. But it's about the economy, keep the economy going. Yeah,
I thought it was kind of like
help you with your bills, stuff like that. So anyway, they give them all this money, right? And it goes to the military.
Mm.
It's not for the people. It's not for. That's why you'll see militaries, weapons and uniforms and all this type of stuff, and the people are in squalor. It doesn't go to the people. It never benefits the people.
It doesn't.
You know why? Because the military carries the agenda of the Kufar.
Yeah.
It carries the agenda.
Even someone did a division as 350 million people in America, divided by the 900 million, whatever it is, that equaled like 2,500 for each person.
For each person.
And we're only getting 600. So where's that money going to?
Well, no, they already made the list.
Yeah.
He sent the video.
Yeah, I sent
he sent a video of a guy talking about, what was that guy called? Coffee?
CoffeeZilla.
CoffeeZilla, yeah. CoffeeZilla.
Yeah.
He did a breakdown of where the money's going.
He did, because I was like...
Bruh,
5,000 pages, man.
1 point something million.
Yeah.
It's over 14 something million going to
Let me pull it.
Kanye West is getting money.
Yeah. Because it's business.
You serious?
They're giving Kanye West money. He said he lost money on his sneakers or whatever. So they're giving Kanye West millions. They're giving
big organization, non-profit.
rich. Well, they're already rich. Who is that they're giving the money to? The PPP. They're giving it to.
Even with the PPP, though, a lot of scam already happened.
Yeah.
Well, everybody was getting the 10,000.
Not all. I know a couple of my clients did get, alhamdulillah. Some of them,
But a lot of people.
but some of them,
Small business.
No, it's not about business. Some of them did get, and some of them did not.
But some people didn't even have the business.
That's the sad part. That's the sad part because
They got to pay that money back. They got to pay it back.
Yeah.
But they're gonna go after the big dogs first. I think.
No.
You think
That's not the way they work.
You think they'll get everybody too?
They don't work like that. They don't work like that.
But you know what? This is I want people to wake up. This is the proof in the pudding, as they say, right? Look at the system, man. It's so corrupt, man. In a Ras-Mali system, what are you expecting? When the system is not just, you're really gonna expect all this. This is what I'm telling people. Look, it's a corrupt system. Do you really expect from them the justice, the adl, the good? No. This is for me. I'm not surprised. I'm like, okay, okay. I'm not surprised that they're doing this.
I'm not saying it's right, but I can see why the people are doing it because they see the people at the top grabbing all the millions. They say, why can't I have a few of the crumbs?
Right.
Let me get my $10,000 and see what I can do.
And that's why people need to wake up and.
My brother applied. These lawyers were going around telling people, hey, I can get you this much money, but you got to give me 40%. You got to give me 30%, 20%. Some of them was as low as 20%.
Yeah.
But the lawyer didn't tell you that if you get 10,000 and he takes 2, you still owe 10,000.
Yeah.
The lawyer didn't tell you that.
And not just that.
The lawyer won't get in trouble.
No, not just that.
He'll get nothing.
Not just that. Did you hear that actually some businesses are going to sue like Chase and Wells Fargo because they were not trying to help the small business that are struggling. They were actually helping the business that makes millions. Because they get a cut. This is Rasmaliya. This is capitalism. This is a man-made system. I'm telling you guys, what are you expecting? That's why I'm not surprised. I'm actually not surprised. It's not this nidam is not from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the one who runs it, but have to live in fear of Allah because they're not Muslimin, you know what I mean? Even the Muslims are crooks in overseas.
I mean, but at least Biden won.
Really?
So for the Muslims that voted for him, you know, whoever he oppresses, whoever he kills among Muslims and non-Muslims, they get part of it. They get part of it. Yeah.
For Kiflun Minha, right?
Kiflun Minha, like Kiflun Minha and Nasibul Minha.
Nasibul Minha, yeah.
So what happens is that Trump is still technically the president. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So you can't get your Biden blessings to after January 21st or something like that. You start getting your Biden blessings. So congratulations, Mabruk.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious if Abu Ivanka comes out and says, "Surprise, mother!" That'd be so hilarious if he comes out and says that. Oh man, subhanallah. But anyway, alhamdulillah, great comments, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and on this podcast. And please don't forget this coming Saturday, 10 a.m. What's the topic?
The topic is.
You got no keep them in suspense.
We already put it out there.
He's like, keep it suspense. I'm like, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah. It's called Blessed and Highly Filtered.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot.
You know how the Christians say blessed? They say, how you doing today, Sister Jones?
Yeah.
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Yeah.
So we want to say blessed
and highly
filtered.
Yep.
Because a lot of you are gorgeous already.
Yeah.
But you look like Pennywise after you put on all that. I look like myself. No, but it took you an hour to look like yourself.
Seriously though, I think sisters women in general look way better without makeup. The makeup
I agree.
Yeah. We're going to talk about it.
I agree.
Blessed and highly filtered. Yeah. The Muslim makeup dilemma. And Atabaruj.
Actually, there's a hadith about that if you act like this, there's a hadith that says that if you put too much makeup for like attention, you're like a zania. Ooh. Yeah, like a
zania. It means you actually committed illegal sex. You're like the person you're like the person that does that. Yeah. You're like the person that sleeps around.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah.
Very heavy. Yeah.
If you wear heavy perfumes and it reaches the people, if you smell good for yourself, your husband can smell it up on you. That's different.
Yeah.
But if you wear perfume where it reaches the people, you're like Zania. You're like a person that sleeps around. You're like a jump off.
And for that, y'all sisters out there, share the post, invite all your sisters so we can,
Hey,
have some
and
quality
don't,
time.
and don't be good. look, and don't be. We're talking about at-tabarruj. When you
Yes.
hear the ahadith about at-tabarruj, you'll see where we're coming from.
Yeah.
And we're saying that you're beautiful the way you are. We'll take your acne. We'll take your bullet wounds.
Because
When you got shot at the strip club that night before Islam.
I was telling Amoo Yemyem that people that put on makeup, they're actually ugly.
It just looked too much.
What? And men that like women will make up a sus. They're really, and I'm explaining why they're sus.
Yeah.
But don't get mad and don't unsubscribe.
Subscribe.
But because the week after that, we gonna get on the brothers.
Yeah.
We gonna get on the brothers.
Oh
after that.
yeah.
And it's always about Islam. Stop personal. Hey, look.
Yeah.
Don't live a harami life.
Harami life.
Don't do opposite what Allah and His Messenger say do. Because if you do that, we're gonna talk about it, and you're gonna think you're being attacked personally. So we're gonna go at the brothers, an issue that really the brothers, and I'm making notes about it.
I'm sure the sisters are gonna love that.
Yeah.
That's right. Tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, get on them.
They're gonna love it.
We're gonna get on the brothers, and it's not a gender thing. We're talking about deen.
Yeah.
So we're talking about deen, matters of deen, always. So
Subhanallah, yeah. But please, do like and do share. Send all your if you have any suggestion of a subject and topic, go ahead and send it to Amoo Yemyem. Check out facebook.com/Amoo Yemyem and send him the ideas, and we'll be more than happy to go ahead and share our thoughts, because this is how we love to benefit the ummah bidnillah. Okay, and that's it. And before we leave, one more from Muhammad.
and my wife is having some contraction.
Alhamdulillah.
Well, it might be Braxton Hicks.
Make dua for his wife, please. Okay.
Braxton Hicks is the fake ones.
Fake one, okay. Still make dua for his
Y'all
wife,
know the
please.
gender
Okay?
already? Boy and girl?
It's a boy.
Alhamdulillah.
Before I leave, Muhammad Abdul Bar said that I was approved for the PPP, but received nothing. They gave the money to all of the businesses that didn't need it. Since when was the Los Angeles Lakers and small businesses? They got the money, but I didn't. They told me the money had run out.
Yeah, because it was so much scams. It was no
It
more
was
money
so
for
much
legitimate people.
They're not running out. They're printing money. You know where this money coming from?
Yeah.
The money's not even existing. They're printing it.
Fake money.
Bro, this economy is crumbling now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't print money.
So
You can only print money for the money that is torn up, burned, that's lost, damaged.
Yeah.
You don't just print money like that.
because next year,
Economy is
if
trash.
the inflation is too high next year, good luck.
Yeah.
You're
You're gonna suffer. It's kind of like Texas weather. It's kind of like San Antonio weather, right?
bipolar weather.
If we have an overly hot summer, overly hot winter,
Yeah.
you're gonna pay for it.
Summertime.
You're gonna pay for it. Yeah,
It's gonna be
summer's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? And if you have if you have an overly cold summer days, you're gonna pay for it. You're gonna pay for it. So that's how it works. So anyway, we're out. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you for viewing. Please like, subscribe, share. We're gonna be on it Saturday.
Assalamu alaikum.